Hello, 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 hello. Here we are. It's the big game. City against Arsenal, Premier League. 10 minutes to go till kickoff. And Mario's right. I do not like that lineup at all either. That defense, not a fan. If he's going to go that route, may as well just played Rico Lewis on the left. But hey, oh. We'll see how it goes. Right. Let's go. Let us go. Just over 5 minutes. Nerves are starting to kick in for me. I don't even know about the plays. I'm nervous. Biggest game of the season so far, although we're going to say that another 7, 8 times. I think every game from here to the end of the season is the biggest game of the season. So, yeah. It's who handles it better. Fortunately, we're at home. I wouldn't want to be going to the Emirates right now. Fortunately, they have to come to us, which I think is going to help us, help the team. But win at the Emirates, it was huge. And we deserved that win at the Emirates as well. The first half was tight, but the second half, we just asserted our dominance. They couldn't live with us. They just ran out of energy, ran out of steam. And I think that's why the first 10, 15, 20 minutes in this game are absolutely huge, because Arsenal are going to give everything they've got in this opening 20 minutes. And if we can ride it out and we can see it out, you know, we'll take control after that. Not to say that we'll just run right again in the second half. I mean, they're going to get their second win at some point in that second half, probably just after half time or towards the end of the game. But hopefully by then the game's already done. You know, we'll be 2-3 goals in front. Vieira and things. Everyone's trying to unfurl a banner there. Not quite working out. The players are on their way out the tunnel now. Coming down the steps. I always think having steps in the tunnel is dangerous as all hell. Did I give him a prediction? My prediction's 3-1. I went 3-1 City, I think, in my preview. But my prediction is 3-1. But the closer I get to kickoff, I don't know who for. But I'm going 3-1. 3-1. So nervous, I'm shaking, and I'm a little bit cold, even though I've got a jumper on. I thought about going to this game, but one of those games there, it'd be amazing to be at, and it's fantastic if you win, but if you lose, it's a horrible trip home. So we can go for the pain scale. Yeah, no, I don't know if I did give it in the preview, but I'm going to say 3-1. I've been saying 3-1 for the last week. And I'm in 3-1 City, I think. Well, like I said, now I'm close to kickoff. I've just texted my cousin saying 3-1 to someone, don't know who. The shame Xhaka is back. Because I think Vu's missing as well for them. As well as Salah, I think they'd be in a bit of bother. There's Zinchenko. We know we can get at Zinchenko. He's got no speed and no height. Guy can't defend. Great going forward. Useless going back. So we should target him. Their centre-halves are not better than ours. I don't like Pep's defence here. If he's playing Akanji on the left, that scares me a little bit. Akanji against Saka. I'm not really sure. There's Haaland. He's got to be in fine form. He goes beast mode in this. I'm not surprised he's gone Bernardo on the right, but I think I would have played Mahrez in this one myself. I think Mahrez would have got at Zinchenko a little more. We're just listening to the Premier League anthem now, which is no doubt getting booed. How big a loss is Ake going to be? We're about to find out. I'm surprised he's playing Well, again, I'm not surprised about the lineup, but it's Gundogan in the middle on these big games sometimes doesn't work with Kev. We need Bernardo in there to get up and down the pitch a little more. That's why we might have gone for Mahrez on the right. You look at our bench, it's strong. It's stronger than Arsenal's bench. Arsenal's team, though, Ben White holding, they're not going to be able to hold our attack. They got Saka, Martinelli, and Jesus. I mean, they're dangerous. And of course, Odegaard. If you keep Odegaard quiet, you're going to have a great game against these. But yeah, you look at their bench, it's not as strong as ours. They've got Trossard, who I like. Trossard can come on and cause a few problems. And Nketiah's got speed. But I think this game probably won in midfield. And Stones and Rodri are going to be absolutely huge. I mean, I don't know. Keeping a clean sheet is usually down to defence rather more than Ederson, and I don't see a clean sheet in this for either team. I don't see it. Like I said, I think the first 20 minutes are going to be absolutely brutal. And I think we're going to have to ride it out. They're going to come at us early on. They do in every single game. They attack the first 20 minutes. They go crazy. And then run out of steam a little bit and get a second wind in the second half. So we keep them at bay. for the first 20. And even better if we get a goal. Hey, we are kicking off. Both teams in a huddle. Both teams know this is absolutely huge. Like I said, I think it's down whoever settles first. And a draw is, a draw is probably better for Arsenal than us because they're 5 points ahead. They've got 5 points more on the board than us. I know we've got 2 games in hand. Well, I think a draw suits Arsenal more, but it's still not too bad. What do I think of Michael Oliver? Does anyone like Michael Oliver? I mean, unfortunately for Michael Oliver, he's a referee. And no one likes referees. I don't know if Walker's looking for a long ball to Haaland then early on. Crowd are going to be big as well. Like when you go to the Emirates at the moment, like when you go to Anfield, it's just noise. That's what the Etihad needs to be tonight. Looks like he's playing Diaz. No, he's not. He is playing Akanji on the left. I think he's playing Diaz on the left there, but he's not. Just keep it simple. First 15 minutes, keep it simple. Get feel for the ball. Calm down a little bit. We've just had a massive result in Munich as well. For Real Madrid to come, so the player should be full of confidence. Here's Gundogan allowed to run 50 yards there. Gives it to Grealish, his first attempt. His touch is poor. Ross isn't too bad though. City claim for handball. Oliver says no. We'll see how much ball VAR I've got tonight as well. What a pass to Gundogan. Well, Oliver already making friends. Well done, Michael. Arsenal bottling it a little bit already. I think that's a foul. That's a pet, isn't it? What? De Bruyne went for the ball. Partey didn't. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, I think Arsenal got away with that one, to be honest with you. We're already time wasting. Makes sense. Look how high Arsenal are playing as well. Their defense is on the halfway line. That's going to suit us as well. Haaland getting behind. I think they got really lucky there, Arsenal. Where's Zinchenko going with that ball? And already they're breaking our line. It's really well played by Saka, to be fair. But we're going to have to put up with a lot of that because they've got pace. Our defense is so vulnerable at pace. We know that. So we're going to have issues when they break at us like that. And I know that's why Walker's in there. He's on side. Stone's played him on. Long ball to absolutely no one there. No, we're just letting Arsenal have the ball. Don't like that. Got away with that one as well. Long ball forward. Akanji covers Saka really nicely. Goes to Ederson. A couple of their passes have been a little nervy at the beginning. West Ham, Liverpool 1-1. Gakpo's just equalised for Liverpool. Arsenal pressing hard there. He pressed really well. Forced us to go long. Haaland's strength and his ball to De Bruyne is phenomenal. Kev should have gone left. Oh! Never mind. Never mind. Good start. What a hit. I thought he'd blown it. He didn't go left to Jack. He just smashes it himself. That's what I'm talking about. Early goal. This is what Arsenal like to do. There you go. Good start. Good start. Kev's going mental at Ederson. What a goal that is. What a goal that is. Test this Arsenal team early on. Test them. See what they've got. Oh, the strength from Haaland, though, and his ball to Kev. Boom. And the hit. What a goal from Kev. It's a good start. It's a good start, but we've got to build on that now. We have let them have too much of the ball, I think. We're only 8 minutes in. It's got to calm down, settle it. That's a foul, that Michael. Come on, ref. The ref's here thinking he can just let the game flow in that, just letting fouls go. It's It is a good start, though, but we're less than 10 minutes into the game. Got to calm down. We've seen Arsenal throw away leads. Throw away leads in multiple games recently, so just chill. Relax. There you go. See, they're not handling our press as well as we're handling theirs at the moment. Holding wraps around Haaland's got no chance, though. Come on, boys, you got to settle down. Really just got to help Akanji here. Don't let him get one-on-one with Saka. Oh, Grealish has done really well there to get away from them. Don't know how he's done that. Grealish has got away from two of them. But he did. Kev's got to give it to Bernardo there, surely. Played to Haaland, he wasn't even looking. Wait. Arsenal have handballed it twice and Oliver's not giving it at all, but as soon as we do on the edge of their box. Not like he could do anything about it. It was hitting point blank. Brighton beating Forest. Oh, Oliver, you fucking clown. Oliver's been shit, man. Oliver's been terrible. No, you're fucking this, Oliver. You're bottling it. Oliver's absolutely bottling it. Is Oliver breaking up all the play for us? He's not letting it flow at all. Absolute clown. Because we're pressing Arsenal hard here, and we're forcing them into errors, which they've done multiple times already in these opening 10 minutes, but Oliver keeps breaking up the play. Keeps stopping our momentum. The press on Martinelli was pretty decent, and Bernardo as well helping out. Now Haaland's got a press. Just keep Arsenal trapped here. Akanji should be winning that ball on Saka instead of letting him bring it down. I mean, he's gone out of play. But Akanji can't let Saka bring that down because then he is one-on-one with him. Akanji should be pressing him there, going into him, and making sure he heads the ball. Arsenal have had all the possession, but City are just happy to let Arsenal have it here. I mean, all the possession is in Arsenal's half. Arsenal getting confidence here because just letting them pass. I know they're not going anywhere, but they are passing it around. This is how I thought it would be, but the other way around. I thought City would be doing this, and then Arsenal just happy to wait for the mistake, wait for the counter. And there we go. We do get the ball. Hey, Oliver gave it our way as well. Well done. It's going to be a City throw-in, but City playing themselves into trouble there. He's over the passing. Too slow. Diaz holding on to the ball far too long there. And everyone knew he was passing it to Walker, and then that just started us going backward and backward and backward. If you look that way to pass it, just give it. Oh, Kanji can run 50 yards with the ball for some reason. Still a Kanji. Corner. Oh, I can't believe Oliver's giving a free kick in that as well. You're shit, you, Oliver. But they just let him run with it. I don't mind that from a Kanji. My God, the way he just throws himself on the floor. You're playing really slow. He has his ball. I mean, who's that to? We just can't get hold of the ball. We're just giving it back to Arsenal all the time. Again, both teams just sitting there. Arsenal not pressing, City not pressing when they have it. Or too slow. See, that was a nice triangle. That Akanji and Grealish should open it up for Roger, but then he goes back to Diaz, so we're back to square one. And Roger looking to switch play to Walker, which he does nice. And Walker goes all the way back to our own half, and we're back to square one. So yeah, finding plenty of space though. Middle. We're in danger of here. We should have kept up the momentum that had us going in the first 5 minutes. Because Arsenal couldn't live with it. You see, this is what I mean. Just one error. We're in big trouble. Surprised that's not a yellow card. That again, Oliver bottling it a little bit. And I guaranteed that what Oliver was going to do is book the first City player to bring someone down like that. Guaranteed. We get the first yellow card. Forest have equalised against Brighton. That'd be a good result for Brighton, that. Brighton needs something. So, at it. And this is what I mean. This is why we should never slow games down. Teams always do it against us, try and stop the rhythm, because they know when we're in full flow, when we're in our full rhythm, that we cause problems. And when we slow it down, it's frustrating to watch because we lose it all ourselves. We're not slowing the game for the benefit of ourselves here. We're slowing it for the benefit of Arsenal. That's what they're trying to do. Zinchenko's error there. Let's Bernardo in. Gets his shot away. It's nothing shot, really. Don't get his foot right behind it as much as he would. Not enough power. Good idea, though. Tries to use Gabriel. He just takes it into the ground, which takes all the pace off it, I think. Still a nervy moment for Zinchenko. Rodrigue. Gundogan gives a free kick where it doesn't even look like a free kick to me, but Oliver's in one of their moods. Let's have a look. It's not a free kick. Not a free kick, and he handballed it. So yeah, Oliver having one of his moments again. Oliver's definitely going to have his work out for him tonight, I think. They win the header, but it's going to be a goal kick after all that. That's fine. Does concern me, though, because you had 2-on-1 against Diaz. Here's the goal again. City have to get their head in the game a little bit. They need to pick up that energy. The energy's too flat. It's all too flat for us. We don't suit these kind of games. I could place a nice ball to Jesus. Keeps the ball well away from Stones. Odegaard, don't let him on the ball. Don't let him try and create anything. Haaland's back, trying to help defend. Love to see it. That's going to be a free kick. Martinelli just going straight into the back of Rodri. I don't think he's trying to play the ball there. But yeah, it's all too flat. Not enough energy in this. Oh, the ball by Haaland there to Kev. How big is that moment going to be? How big is that moment going to be? Kev, no pace. Kev doesn't have any pace. But the way we just did him then, Haaland again. Boom. Well defended in the end. White it was to defend it in the end. Oh, that was going in, that. That was definitely going in, that. There you go. There's the error. And push him. Don't go backward. I said, don't go backward. I'm under a bit of pressure now. See what they've got. That's a good cross by Kev. It's unlucky. Grealish gets sucked into the middle. The Arsenal counter. This is what we've got to be careful for. Diaz has got to tackle him there. You can't let him run any further. Well done, Jack. And Diaz's ball's back to Jack was awful. Give it, Kev. Give it, Kev. Give it, Kev. We've had two glorious chances there. That's two huge moments on that defence. Two huge moments. Their defence can't live with us. Arsenal riding all the luck at the moment. We've not had any. And this is the concern, because at some point it's going to switch. And they're going to have the possession. They're going to have the chances. Honestly, we just got to attack them more. This is too slow for us. Like I said, I don't like it when we play like this because it doesn't suit our style. We're best when we inject energy into it. And Walker was looking for it a little bit. When he gets the ball to Bernardo in the end, so it's fine. If it goes in like this, all Arteta has to do is say it's only 1-0. Only one goal down. And this is the best they've got. Grealish not been in the game yet. Good ball over the top for Haaland though. It's a first time. Also, Ramsdale into save. We're going to get a throw in. Don't mind that. Don't mind that from Haaland. Don't mind it. He was all there alone. What else is he going to do? You know? Make the keeper do something. We are going to get a throw in. Midway inside our own half. But Haaland's had a couple of chances. That one way cut inside on his left. That was the one. That was the moment. You know, it takes one moment for them. That's all. It just takes one moment. But Haaland's always alone. There's no one ever anywhere near him. Grealish is apologising to Haaland because Haaland made the run. Grealish should just give him back, and instead we're back to Ederson. That's an interesting ball from Ederson, that. I don't know why he's just put into the middle of the park. Then Arsenal come out. Party puts it wide. And this is what I mean when we play like this. We're letting Arsenal off the hook a little bit. It's a great ball by Kev to unleash Jack. What a move again. Again, we open them up. Again, we carve them open. Grealish down the left this time. Gives it to Haaland. He runs at them. Goes right, goes left, goes right, goes left again. He's got to be hitting the target. We've let Arsenal off so much this game. Oh, that is so close as well. I think Ramsdale might have had it. Liverpool, fucking 10th. That's where Liverpool finish. No idea. They're not finishing top 4. I think Liverpool are just waiting for the season to end. Well, we've let Arsenal off the hook like 4 occasions in this half, man. We can't keep doing it. We've got to take these chances while we're on top, because in the second half, they're going to be better. They're going to be better in the second half. They're not going to be this bad. Here we go again on the attack. Every time we've gone forward, their defence is not living with it, really. Oliver's an absolute clown. Oliver's a clown. Come on, Michael. You're a joke, you. Oliver's having a nightmare, I think, this season. Well, not this season, this game. I think he's having a bit of a nightmare. He's let them off so much. Liverpool aren't getting 4th. Liverpool are terrible. Liverpool are overrated. They've been overrated for a couple of years. I don't think they're not finishing in the top 4. Newcastle are getting 4th. You're going to stop Newcastle? I don't think so. There's no way. There's no way Newcastle are not getting fourth. Because even though I think everyone will drop points even after this game, regardless of what score this finishes. You know, whatever score this finishes. Yeah, whatever score this finishes, I think both teams will still drop points. I think we'll drop points. Arsenal drop points. But I can't believe again that he's not scored. I can't. Honestly, we're giving Arsenal a massive break here in this game. They should be 4-5 already. This is the danger. This is how you don't win the leagues, by not taking chance. Oh, for fuck's sake, and then a Kanji. We have blown so many opportunities in this half. Great play by Gundogan. Again, their defense not good enough. And the save by... Oh, nearly went through his legs. No one cares, mate. I don't care about Champions League. We were in the second division 20 years ago. I imagine you weren't even born or a Liverpool fan at the least, so I don't really care. Thanks for dropping by, though. I don't care about Champions League. Not really that bothered. It's like when people say the Etihad. Doesn't bother me. Ederson's balls. I mean, that ball again by Ederson. What's he doing there, kicking into the middle like that? Doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm guessing he's looking for Haaland in the middle, but oh, for fuck's sake, Jack. Here's the chance now for Arsenal. Again, if you let Arsenal come into this 1-1 half time, it's only going to boost them. They're going to be well up for that second half anyway. And to give them an opportunity here. It's appalling from City, really. We should have taken these chances. Akanji flying into the back of Saka there. What's Akanji doing? Akanji, man. No need for that. No need for that at all. Akanji. I'll keep them at bay. That's all it's about. Ederson punches. I mean, he's not exactly... What's the word? Not convincing, but he does a job for the moment. He's going to have to be on a leg. Walker let it go. And he does. He does. Walker puts a thumbs up. I think he heard it. He heard it late. But it looks like he dumped under that cross. I think he jumped and ducked. I don't know if Haaland's saying, give it to me again. I mean, he's had so many chances. This is nice from Haaland, this bit. He just can't get the ball underneath his foot to get enough hit on it. Enough power. This one was straight out. I think he gets on target, and this one's so close. I think Ramsdale might have had that if it was going. I think Ramsdale had it. Oh my god, a free kick. Wow, we have a free kick. Thanks, Oliver. That's rare, that. I think he's been terrible this game. No way is Oliver going on about time wasting. Are you joking? How many times have you been to the Etihad and watched teams time waste against us, Oliver? There was 2 fouls in that, Oliver, and I can't believe you didn't give the first one. Haaland smiling. Gets the free kick. And he just stops running. That's all. He just stopped running and let Partey foul him. Like, I've got the ball. I stop here. Oh my God, is he still in this chat? Okay, cool. Good for you. Liverpool fans, man. But no one likes you. Well, we've let Arsenal off the hook on this one. Cross comes in from De Bruyne. Stones looks offside. I gotta be honest. And we're gonna let Arsenal off with another one. Good header, but he looks offside. But what a cross from Kev. Well off. He's well off. Good goal. But yeah, Arsenal can take so much comfort from this first half. I fear for that second half. I really do. If they come into it. Because it's going to be one of those games where it's just not our day. I mean, he's well off. Why do you need to check it? He's well off. They're waiting for the VAR check. Oh my God, he's giving it. He's giving it. There's a goal. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. No way. Is that onside? Oh, 2-0 before halftime. That is massive. There we go. That is massive. He looked well offside. Love that. Love that. And we deserved that lead as well. We deserved that. It should be 4 or 5 now. Arsenal have been terrible. This is the Arsenal team that's sweeping everyone aside all year. Come on. He looked well offside first. What a good header this is, though. I can't believe that's given onside. It's crazy. Why are we getting involved in this? Tell them to get up, but why is everyone getting involved? Just let it go. They're getting upset. They're getting upset because they're losing. I don't think he kicks out, does he? Why is Diaz doing that as well? I mean, I don't know if he meant it or not. It's hard to tell in slow motion. There's no need to get involved. Just let it happen. They're losing 2-0, so they're the ones upset, not us. We don't have to be upset here. We just have to keep our cool. We'll just get to half-time now, 2-0. Half-time, 2-0. Take that. Arsenal, terrible to be fair to him. De Bruyne. So while that's going on, let's have a look at the scores then, because I think we deserve to be 3 or 4-0 up. 2-0 is not good enough. Let's have a look at the scores. Forest and Brighton 1-1. That'd be a good result for Forest. That, I mean, they really need a win, but going to Brighton is not a bad result. Brentford are beating Chelsea. No surprises there. Chelsea are god awful. It's hard to see where Chelsea are going to win. I mean, I think they've only scored 30 goals in the Premier League this season, Chelsea, which I think they're the lowest scorers in the league. They are shocking them, based on how much money they've spent. West Ham, Liverpool 1-1. I expect West Ham to win that. West Ham were front and then Liverpool. But Liverpool are one of those teams. They're not really performing at the moment. And yeah, it is City 2, Arsenal 0. Absolutely massive. This Arsenal team, though, they've not even... I mean, at the moment, they're sinking without any sort of effort or trace. It's like they've gone into the game with no belief. Gone into the game not thinking they can win. And it shows. But they're not out of it. We saw them come back from 2 goals down against Southampton. Yes, that was Southampton, the worst team in the league. And it was at the Emirates, where they shouldn't really be dropping points anyway. Mental atmosphere. Yeah, it's a good one. Good one. It looks good. It looks good. We should be 4 or 5-0 up, though. We should be 4 or 5-0 up. It's crazy. I just worry. My only concern is all them missed chances. That's my concern, the missed chances. Or if we start off the second half good again, get an early goal in that, make it 3, game over. Game over. But yeah, again, we are phenomenal, Dan. We're good, aren't we? We're better than Arsenal. We always thought that. Arsenal may be top of the league, but we're the better team. At 100%, I don't think any team in the world can live with us. I think there's 2 things that slightly concern me sometimes, what I'll say is when we don't take our chances, which we've not done today because we've had some great chances. And surprisingly, Haaland's not been taking them. And the other one is when we slow the game down, it benefits Arsenal. It doesn't benefit us. Slowing the game down is not to our benefit. It will be now because we're 2-0 up. But when we're 1-0 up and we're just stood there on the ball with a foot on it because Arsenal are not pressing, it's helping them out because they're trying to get through as much of the game as possible with a low score so they can get that second win in the second half and then go attack it. That being said, Arsenal have not really offered anything, have they? Arsenal have not offered a single thing. A big second half coming up. And if this game did decide the Premier League at the moment, they would be worthy winners. Because Arsenal, yeah. Reset the clock. Well, I've got to say, everyone's doing well. I mean, I can just keeping an eye on Saka pretty nicely. He's not moving. Same with Walker. Walker's not moving at all. He's not pushing up the pitch, really. He's just keeping his entire focus, 100% focus on Martinelli. Our midfield is keeping Odegaard from doing anything because when he's got the ball, he's got Rodri and he's got Stones in front of him. And then, of course, you've got Bernardo, who's dropping back as well. He's not really going forward, Bernardo. He's just he's helping that midfield out. Grealish is staying on the left, so we've got some width, but Grealish isn't really in the game at the moment. And obviously, Haaland's dropping so deep, getting the ball. And we're using him as kind of we're going through him rather than to him. If you watch the latest episode of Ted Lasso, you know what that means. We're going through him, not to him. He's dropping deep. We're not aiming for him. And it seems to be... Remember that De Bruyne goal against United? When, I think it was Ian Atcho flicked the ball onto him. And he runs on and finishes it left foot past De Gea. I think it was when... Pep and Mourinho. I think it was Pep's first season with us. I think it was Pep's first season with us. One beaten. Was it 2-0? Old Trafford. And it's that. That's the De Bruyne we're seeing tonight. And it's so far so good. And so far, we just got to calm down. If I'm Pep, I'm saying calm down. Keep it all chill. Keep playing your own thing. Because when you go forward, that Arsenal defence do not look confident. Not only did they not look confident, but they can't deal with it either. And I think if it wasn't for Oliver, I think they'd be in more trouble. Keown not looking happy. Neither is Rio, really. Patrick's a nice guy. Met Patrick. He's all right. He's good. Spoke with him. Spent an hour with him. He was a good chat. But it didn't work out from a Palace because I do like him. Well, here's the first goal. Arsenal actually pressed for a change because they've not really been pressing in this half, but the first time they do, the strength, the control by Haaland, beautiful ball to Kev. Finds a bit of space, bang, 1-0. But look at Holding and Gabriel here. Like, Gabriel's in nowhere to be seen there, really. He's not covering properly. And he just lets De Bruyne do him so easy because he's more focused on Grealish. He's thinking De Bruyne's going to pass it left like we all did. But the bend he gets on that ball as well, even though it doesn't leave the ground. Yeah. A great header by Stones to fair. What a cross by Kev this is. He looks well off. But there's more goals than this. It's not gonna end 2-0. Whether they score, don't know. Whether we score, don't know. But there is definitely more goals in it. I expect that. I think it has been a content first half. I think they would have been happy going in 1-0 down. Because I think Arteta would have thought to himself, well, we can get the lads back up for this because it's only 1-0. They've had all the chances. That's what I would have been saying. They've had all the chances. They've blown them all. They're only 1-0 up. That second goal just before half time might just kill it. And I hope it does. I hope it kills the confidence. So we can come out and just, again, play our own thing. Pressure off us. Pressure's on them, not us. Now, so we can just do our thing. And if they do open up and they do attack, that's what they're going to be concerned about. We will get behind them because Haaland is just going to... They play on the halfway line. So if they push up and try and press us, boom, one long ball. It's done. Looks pretty decent, this George Foreman film. Looks decent. I don't like boxing, but I do like my my true stories, my films based on them. I understand the internet woes this guy's having. I also have internet woes where it drops constantly. Nightmare when you're trying to work. He's had. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Anyone getting it? I think it's out on Friday, isn't it? I don't think it's out yet. I think it's out on Friday. Looks decent. I enjoyed the first Star Wars Jedi game, but too much platforming, really. Not enough lightsaber action. Good looking games, though. This time, Calicast is there. Is a Jedi Knight. Yeah, 28th of April. It's out on Friday. Although I think if you got EA Play, you can play it from today. I don't know. It's usually how EA Play works. You get 2 days early access. So, yeah. Watching the highlights in the Bayern Munich game now as well. Boof. This Rodrigo. Smack. Real Madrid. I'm so glad we're playing the first leg of their game ground. And that's going to be a decider for us. That's a potential tie decider. Second leg at home. Bring them to us. My God. How much muscle has that dude got? Who that is, but holy crap. Guy does nothing but work out 24/7 him. Arsenal are out for the second half. City yet to come out, but second half is about to kick off. You got to expect Arsenal to get a second wind, or in this game, in their first wind. They've got to come out and attack Arsenal now. 2 goals down. They've got nothing to lose. A defeat, no matter what score, is no good to them. So we're going to have to live with that. You've got to imagine that Haaland eventually is going to take one of these chances. He's had so many. He's missed so many chances. He's going to take one. He's getting them all out the way. Some teams are out for the second half. Well, I think Arsenal had a good season, but the problem is with Arsenal, if Arsenal don't win the league, right, internet is playing up, as you can probably tell. Internet's bad. Housemate for you. If Arsenal don't win the league, they've bottled it. It's a failure. You can't say they've had a good season, but they've not had a great. They have bottled it at the end. They've had time to bring that down. Then that could have been 3-0 early on in the second half. But yeah, if Arsenal don't win the league, they've bottled it. No matter how you look at it, when they're like 15 points clear or some shit at some point, they bottled it. Yeah, we put them under pressure. And we won our games, but they failed. So I'd say Arsenal, but United have had the better season. I think United have had a decent season anyway, considering where they came from last year. And Ten Hag's got United playing well. I think United fans can be happy with how the team is and how Ten Hag's got them set up and playing. Are they ready to challenge next season? I think United are miles away from where we are. But then again, I think Arsenal are miles away from where we are. But look at the top of the league. Anyone can go top of the league. Leicester won the league, and they weren't the best team. So yeah. What's Jesus doing there? Fuck off, ref. I don't know. Second place for Arsenal, that was a failure. Second place is failure for Arsenal. I'd rather win a trophy than finish second. That is assuming United making the top four, which, well, they will do, won't they? Is Tottenham, when are Tottenham ever going to win a game again? What are the scores? Let's go through the scores. Here we go. Now Arsenal are attacking. This is what you've got to be careful of, boys. Crap. On target. Ederson saves. Gundogan made a good run, but his pace ain't going to get him there. That's the thing with our team. Not enough pace. Why is Jack all the way back there? Jack's not been offensive enough. Liverpool winning 2-1. It says 2-1 on Sky Sports, but the chat only says 1-1. Oh, yeah. Liverpool have just scored Matip. I'd still expect West Ham to come into that. Well, City putting Arsenal under pressure. I like it. We're on the front foot in this second half, not letting Arsenal get any sort of momentum going. That's the thing, isn't it? Stop them getting momentum. Away with that one, I think. Walker at the back with his pace, leaning up. Why Walker's in the team. That was a really nice play. That was a really nice play from Gundogan and Rodri to give the ball to Haaland. That's a nice play as well. Look at his space now. Gundogan's got. Come on, get an early third here. Kill the game. Ederson's passing into the middle of the park. It's got to be better. He's too casual sometimes. I mean, he's just putting it into the middle of the pitch to no one. If you're going to go long, go long. Don't just half-ass it. Don't half-ass the clearance. Watch that right side. Walker, that's on you. Well done, Walker. Watching Zinchenko out. That's what we like to see. Because Zinchenko's not got that pace. He shouldn't be beating you there. If he's not putting that cross in early, he ain't getting the ball back. And Walker's obviously big and he knows. He's been here before. He's done this against Zinchenko in training, no doubt. What a turn by Haaland. Will he take this chance? No, he won't. Come on, Erling. You got to take one of these chances, mate. Bernardo's shot isn't good enough again. Erling, you got to take one of these chances. You're going to foul him there. His ball was never on, really. Haaland wasn't. Ball pass again from Arsenal. Hit it, Kev. How's Kev not hit that first time? Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. Arsenal, absolute bottling this. Kevin De Bruyne. And there goes the song. Love that. Bit of Joy Division. Tearing Cockneys apart again. City. Tearing Cockneys apart again. Odegaard gave the ball away. Shocking from Odegaard. It was a poor pass. Haaland should have killed the game off just before that, but he only wants assists tonight. He doesn't want goals, Haaland. Now Ramsdale is trying to bottle it. He wants out. Poznan out. Love that. And this could have been 5 or 6-0. I mean, this could have been 5-0 at half time. Arsenal just haven't coped at all defensively. Here we go again. What a ball by Zinchenko. Only just got that. Now Walker has to get back. How have you given a free kick for that? Oliver, you're a fucking clown, mate. Oliver, mate, you are shit at this game. Oliver's terrible. Oh my god, he's saying that. Oh, I mean, he got a slap in the face. Wow. Come on. Not even a slap. Keep them at bay for another 10 minutes at least. Bit of a scramble in the box. Holding in the end with the shot, I think. Well, what was it? Was it Rodri? They're checking for handball. I mean, it hits his arm, but you can't give that as handball. It was a good chance for Arsenal. Bit of a scramble. Come on, boys. The amount of height we've got in that box, we should be clearing this. Pep on his knees. Pep knows. Don't let them back in the game. They don't deserve a goal. Just don't let them back in it. Don't let them back in it. Head this clear. And Oliver gives a free kick. I think Ederson has been impeded. Take it. Because now we can slow the game down. Now we can do our own thing. I mean, yeah, he pushes Ederson over. What's he doing? Doesn't need to do that either because they're going to have another corner there. Arsenal again. Getting upset. Bottle jobs. Got him in a headlock. What's he doing? What's Xhaka doing? Akanji's not done too bad, actually, but Arsenal have done nothing. Arsenal have been terrible, honestly. Arsenal have been really bad. They've bottled it here, Arsenal. They came in a little bit scared, but Akanji's done okay. You know, it's the danger man. Trossard. You've got to be careful of Trossard because he is a good player. I'm surprised he's not made these changes sooner, Arteta. He's got nothing to lose. But he should be getting booked for that because he's had him in a headlock there for like 5 seconds. Is that who he's taking off? Xhaka, because he knows. Like he's getting too fired up. He's putting Jorginho on. So Martinelli off. Martinelli's done enough in this game. Walker's done a really good job against him. And Xhaka is off for Jorginho. I'm not surprised by the Xhaka one because he's lucky not to be sent off there, to be honest. He's got him in a headlock. Akanji, no, I don't think Akanji's better than Laporte. I think obviously Laporte's a better defender than Akanji. Akanji's done a great job. But Laporte is probably, I think, Laporte's our slowest defender. I think that's why he's playing Akanji, because Laporte is really slow. And he knew Saka, once he gets on that ball, Laporte was probably not going to keep up with him. So he's gone with Akanji instead. I was surprised he didn't put in Rico Lewis there. That's what I thought. Oh, here's Akanji now getting done by Saka as we speak. Akanji did really well there, holding up. Well done, Akanji there. Gundogan got too excited. He had that adrenaline in him. Just kicked it straight out of play. You just got to keep that simple because it was a nice counter-attack opportunity there. We don't want errors creeping into our game here now. But yeah, he's probably just put Akanji on for this pace, which is why I thought he might have played Rico Lewis there, left back. Put Rico Lewis left back. You got pace, you got an absolute baller as well. He can get up and down the pitch. You're not giving a free kick for that. Oliver, mate, you have been terrible this game. Honestly, you've been so bad. Oliver's been terrible. Pace over technique. It's like FIFA. Remember FIFA? I was playing FIFA when we were crap. We had people like, go and stop him. Oh, for the love of God. And how's that not, folks? He stamped on Gundogan there. You just gave it. Oh, God. Can't you stop him? Not in the box, though. There we go. That'd do. Yeah, I used to put decent by Gundogan. Not Gundogan, Grealish, but he gives him the ball. Like when I used to put our quickest player in the defense, who was it? It was, what's his name? What was his name? I remember our left winger, old left winger, the one that scored against Barcelona in the friendly at the Etihad before we opened it. Martin, or something. I don't. I used to put him as centre back on FIFA because to live with Ronaldo and Messi and all them lot needed a quick player at the back. FIFA tactics, put your fast player at the back to counter their attack. I think that's what Pep's done here. And it's worked. Gotta be honest. I thought Pep was going to outdo himself with that lineup, that defence. You look at it and you think, phew, it'd go either way. But so far, so good. 61 minutes in. Well, 62 minutes in, and we're 3-0 up. You got to say, Arsenal have only had, what, 2 opportunities? City have just allowed them to have the ball, do their own thing, not push up to... Because the one thing we're not doing, which is rare for us, is we've not pushed up to the halfway line. Arsenal have. Arsenal have been pushing up to the halfway line all game, and we've got behind them so many times. De Bruyne and Haaland have just run riot. I know Haaland's not got any goals, but he's got both assists for De Bruyne. So we've not pushed up to the halfway line. We've sat deeper. It's paid off a treat, to be honest. Because they've not been able to run at us, really. Grealish again, defensively. Grealish has been fantastic. I've not seen anything from attack, but defensively, he's done his job. But now because Grealish has gone out to help defensively, Rodri's got no help on that left-hand side, but he still got away from 3. And he wins the throw-in. Well done, Rodri. That's phenomenal from Rodri, that. Forest have scored again, 91st minute against Brighton. That's a massive result for Forest, that. Brighton are feeling the effects from the FA Cup semi-final. Probably emotionally and physically. Yeah, Forest beating Brighton 3-1. Forest have just scored in the 91st minute for a third. Ederson's got to do better with these clearances, man. They're shocking. Haaland again winning the ball in midfield, gives it to Jack. Again, who's not had anything to do attacking-wise. Been all defensive, Jack, this game. Gundogan hits it from there, lad. Fucking awful. Can't take Gundogan off. I don't think he's had a particularly good performance. Gundogan, his passing's been off. That shot was terrible. This is how you do it. Look at Kev. Through the legs. Ederson loves it. Still scary when he's happy. Hey, Amaro. Yeah, I mean, it's all about Erling now, isn't it? How Erling hasn't scored in this game, because this could have been 5 or 6-0. Chelsea 2-0 down. Chelsea aren't going to win again this season. Chelsea are awful. Chelsea is so bad. Considering how much money they've spent as well. But they're not as bad as Tottenham right now. Tottenham are on their second interim manager in 2 weeks. That Tottenham game against Newcastle, I'd be embarrassed. I don't think I'd show my face in the Premier League again if I played for them. Definite foul. I've been listening to Talk Sport all day as well, because I listen to Talk Sport when I'm working. And all day, from 8 a.m. onward, from when I've been listening, it's all been Arsenal this, Arsenal that, Arsenal going to win. Arsenal are the best team in England. City won't be able to handle Arsenal's attack, blah, blah, blah. Massive Arsenal bias today on Talk Sport. Had all the ex-Arsenal players on there. So I've just been listening to Arsenal propaganda for like 12 hours before this game. Kind of fell flat. And the game itself has not been that great because Arsenal have just not bothered. They've not really turned up. I mean, maybe they'll do in the last 20 minutes. But so far, I've got to say, you know, champions don't play like this. Yeah, Arsenal players are not getting booked. This is what I mean. Arsenal players are not getting booked, but the City players, he loves a word with them. I think Oliver's had a bad game. Usually in these games, the refs just let play go on and let it be physical a little bit, but Oliver's not done that. Bit of a tired pass there from De Bruyne. He's got to be careful. De Bruyne just kicking Artie in the back there. Got with 13 shots to their 6. Like I said, it could be 5 or 6 now. The only shocking thing is Haaland hasn't scored in this game. Somehow. Boy, he's been absolutely devastating in other ways. And again, City just happy to let Arsenal have the ball in their half. We're just letting them pass it. But I think City will win the league. I mean, you have to say that whoever wins this is in massive favours. We're 2 points behind them. Barring some sort of catastrophe here. 2 points behind them, 2 games in hand. But we've got tough games. You've got to remember, our last 2 games of the season, our last 2 are Brighton away and Brentford away. They're our last 2 games of the season. And our last game, home game, before them 2 is Chelsea, who are going to have a new manager. It looks like they're getting Pochettino for the weekend. So Chelsea might have that new manager bounce. Brighton away. Horrible. Horrible game, that. And then you look at... But yeah. Zinchenko hasn't started crying yet now. It's funny when I listen to Arsenal fans, or when you see Arsenal fans online, or AFTV or wherever you're watching the Arsenal fans, and they always go on about Zinchenko and calling him a ball and like, yeah, we've turned him into a real star. He's so good on the ball. I'm like, you forget where he was for the last 5 years, which is us. I mean, you didn't invent Zinchenko. We did, and the guy can't defend. He's never been able to defend. He's got no pace. He's got no height. He's got no strength. The only surprise for me, not only did we sell him to a rival in Arsenal, same with Jesus, but we changed to a system this season that better suits Zinchenko. For the last 3 years, we've been playing him at left back. This season, we don't have a left back. This season, we play an extra midfielder, which is where Zinchenko would have sat. So it would have been a perfect system for Zinchenko, and then we get rid of him when we move to it. And I was questioning Pep when we got rid of Cancelo. I will say, the Cancelo one, I was a bit unsure about that. We're letting Cancelo go in January and not replacing him. That was a concern. I'll tell you what, that seems to have worked out all right because everyone that's come in and the players have played much better without Cancelo. I don't know if he was upsetting the rest. But so far, so good there. Just have to see how the season pans out, innit? I mean, we called this the biggest game of our season, which it was. But of course, our biggest game of the season after this is on Saturday against Fulham. Because if we win this game, then lose that one, what's the point? We've not really helped ourselves. And then our next biggest game of the season is on Wednesday against Real Madrid. So it's just every game's the biggest game of the season. Arsenal got really lucky there with the balance. Oh, they're in here. The cross by Trossard was interesting. He should have just smashed that along the floor instead of chipping it to the back post. British wins a free kick. British did well there, actually, to win that free kick because it looked like he was going to lose it. Mahrez is on. Gundogan off. I'm not surprised by that. I don't think Gundogan's been in this second half. He's looked tired. His passing has been off. Like he's limping a little bit. I'm not surprised by the Gundogan change. No one buys Cancelo. If no one buys Cancelo, he's going to come back. And it's up to him, isn't it? The thing about Cancelo was that he was trying to force his way into the first team without performing. Because he wasn't on it for a while, was he, for us? Odegaard's gone off for Smith Rowe. It's interesting. That's how he's a Stonesy. Well, Rodri takes control. Where Stones let it slip. Now Stones is down injured. That's not a good sign. Stones is going to be massive for us for the rest of the season. We can't have him many injuries. I think he did that on... It's possible he did that on purpose, you know. It's tough to say. I think he might have meant that, you know. I think he did. I think he knows he's kicking him in the back of the head. Haaland, man. He's so strong, isn't he? Just floored him in his own tackle. That's going to be another foul. Jack has done really well. Honestly, defensively today, Jack has been fantastic. But, you know, he probably won't like it. So far, so good. So what were y'all thinking then? City just sauntered to the league title again. I won it one before that last week anyway, I know that. I'm hoping Arsenal get done away to Newcastle next week. That'd be nice. I don't think they'll get beat this weekend. Who are they playing this weekend? Is it Chelsea? Someone at home, but they're away to Newcastle next week. They are definitely bottling it, Arsenal. Look at him. Look at him, so petulant. And of course, the referee does the thing where he books both players, even though it was all party. And the thing is, you should have booked party earlier as well. Yeah. What's he going to do? I like how he looked at the referee first. Like, is he looking? No, good. Now we just need a Jack goal. Well, we need a Haaland goal as well. That'd finish up a little bit. I think Van Pep, I just take Grealish off here. Just let him simmer down a little bit. Don't let anyone get carried away. Foden can come back on. Well, Foden can come on, get some game time because he needs it. It gives us more energy as well down that side. Because Jack has run a good game. That's going to be a City throw. Alvarez is coming on. Alvarez usually comes on for De Bruyne. Oh, Kanji did really well there. Yeah, Kanji go. That power. Look at Kanji go. Oh, and the ball as well to Grealish is phenomenal. Give it back. Kanji was brilliant there. Jesus. Kanji's got to be stronger there against Saka. Wait, you've given handball for that? His arm's down by his side? Oliver, you've had a terrible game, honestly. Oliver has had a really bad game for me. Like, really bad. Have a look at this. I mean, it is his hand, but what's he meant to do? Stand by his side. It's not moved at all. This is the best chance Arsenal have had all game. Keep this out. The game should fizzle out from here. They don't score. You don't like Oliver. Oliver's a clown. I think every referee's a clown, particularly when they got VAR. VAR is useless, honestly. Saka, bang, over. And that should take this thing out the rest of the game for the last 10 minutes. One more goal. I mean, I'd like one more goal. I don't think we need it. I don't think Arsenal are going to do anything. They might get a goal at the end. But their game's done, Arsenal. Their game is done. They've completely, yeah, De Bruyne. I thought so. He usually only takes De Bruyne off for Alvarez. He loves playing Alvarez in that role behind Erling. Why is he not taking Haaland off? Because he's had all his chances. He's not going to get any more, I don't think. But De Bruyne's had a worldie of a game. That's man of the match. But we've shown Arsenal today. We've shown how champions are meant to play. Champions don't put in performances like Arsenal have today. They don't. Jesus and Saka are off. Interesting. So Arteta's taken off all his best forwards. Don't know if it's to give him a break for the next game or not, but I love to see it as well. I think I'll be watching all the Arsenal fan TV videos later. I'll be on AFTV all night. Stay up till 3 a.m. watching them all, commenting. Can't wait. What happened to that Liverpool fan that was in chat earlier? Did he get upset and just leave? What he was going on about? What a clown. Asked where Liverpool was going to finish. I said 10th and then got butthurt about it. Roger's head is interesting, but he's going to keep it, I think. Look close. I did think this was going to be an end-to-end game. I thought it was going to be tight. I thought it was going to be close. I mean, I know I said 3-1, but I expected Arsenal to put up a fight, but they've really not done anything this game. And if they do get a goal here, I think it's going to be from a same mistake rather than anything they do. Like something around here. I don't think City will score one more. We're not trying. That's the thing. That's made it substitutions now. We're not really trying to score. We're just keeping the ball away from the net as long as possible before they bring it back. I've seen those do this at the end of the game so many times. And that's why I'm surprised he's not taking Haaland off. I think Roger just whispered something in Sinchenko's ear there. Felt like he did anyway. Play from. Gone past 4 players. That's not good. Gettier there looking dangerous with his pace. That was nice from Arsenal, that. Decent move. Ederson thought about palming it out into the middle, but I think he leaves it. Yeah, I think Ederson left it. I think he was just jumping down to it. Yeah, I wouldn't expect City to score again. Well done, Jack. Turned. Going to be a City throw. JC's looking upset on the sideline. Now he knows what it's like to be on the other end of us. Foden is coming on. He's only going to be coming on, I imagine, for Haaland. Alvarez be pushed up in the middle and Foden take his spot where De Bruyne was, I think. I mean, Arsenal are passing around a little bit better, but I thought they would. This is why I'd expect Arsenal to start winning games again after this one. Because the pressure's off them now. That's how they're playing. They're playing the rest of this match like there's no pressure on them. Because they know they're beaten. And you can see it, they're a little bit more free. And they are getting forward more. They are passing better. They can just done really well there again. I don't think he does. I'm telling you, I think Haaland's coming off here. It's only going to be Grealish or Haaland. And I imagine he's going to take Haaland. Pep on his knees again. Just wanting a clean sheet. Doesn't want a fiery end to the match. He knows he's made all the subs. So he's like, nope. Don't foul him. And Arsenal have one back. See, I knew it. When Pep makes all his changes, this happens. And that's going to boost them a little bit. Now you're going to see them with a bit of a fire in the belly. You put that into the net really well there. I think Ederson should be saving that. I do. I think Ederson should be saving it. Grealish is off. Foden's on. Like I said, we just need to see the game out. God. How's he blocking Roger for that? He threw himself to the floor. But the City players have stopped here as well. Ederson should keep hold of this ball for another 10 seconds. I mean, that's a foul on a Kanji. Referees let that go. Why would he not? He's been fouling Haaland all game. You got to book him, ref. You keep booking our players. I mean, it's definitely yellow. I mean, he's fouled him. Look. I mean, how is that not a yellow? He should be off. No, they just call it sensible refereeing. It's poor refereeing. Party shouldn't be on the pitch. And I don't know what Bernardo's doing there. What a waste. Let's have the ball up the end of the pitch, keep it in the corner, and we just give him the ball back. There's going to be like 6 minutes added on, because why would there not be? There's no reason for there to be 6 minutes, but not the way Oliver's been today. Ronaldo again gives it out of play. And it was again another opportunity for us to put the ball in the corner. Oh, where's that 5 minutes come from? The ball's not been out of play. Where's that 5 minutes come from? Someone explain. I think that's too generous to them. Come on, John, just drive through the middle with it. Keep it away from them. Big game now. Crystal Palace against West Ham at the weekend. That'd be a cracking game. I watched that one. Kevin got man of the match. And he gets my man of the match as well, but I think if it wasn't for him, Akanji, it's been phenomenal. Akanji is definitely second place. Here we go. Now we're on the attack. In possession. It's a waste. I wish I should have kept hold of that. I think that's what Pep will be telling him when he gets back in. Keep hold of it with 3-1 up. We're not chasing the game. You had space to run into. Use that space. You could have kept it for another 60 seconds. Instead, you've gone for an early cross for Foden at the back post, which wasn't needed. God, here we go. Here's Arsenal's last chance. Don't let him score this one. Well done, Walker, getting back to help Stones. Mahrez steals it from... Mahrez's ball is shocking. I don't even know who he was trying to pass that to, if I'm honest. Who was Mahrez trying to pass to there? He had Haaland in the middle all alone. He's cut inside, slowed it down, and then trying to pass it. I don't know who he's passing to. Bernardo again. Defensively, Bernardo, Grealish. They've all been phenomenal. How beautiful Haaland is. Hair just swaying in the wind. Haaland can't say he didn't have chances today. He's had plenty of chances to score. Surprisingly, he's not taken any of them. Fortunately, it's not come back to bite us. Would have liked a clean sheet, but hey, the 3 points is more important than the clean sheet, especially at this stage of the season. Oh, Haaland gets his goal with his hair down. He finally gets it. He finally gets it. That came out of nowhere, that. Oh, I didn't even give Arsenal's goal. Who cares? The crap. How beautiful he is. Well, you said he'd score. Well played, Phil. And it's a good finish. Look at his hair. City players loved it. And there's the final whistle. Arsenal absolutely bottling it. They've thrown it away. But yeah, great win. 4-1. Going to go do the match reaction, so keep an eye out for that. Look forward to it. And then I'll do the player ratings as well, of course. Thanks for checking out. Make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe as well. It's been a nice chill one. Apart from that Liverpool fan that was butthurt. Anyone that joins late, just hit the like button. Thank you very much for watching. 4-1. Surely the Premier League's coming home, isn't it? Surely. Surely. Thank you very much.